What's going on, everybody? The Hair here to open up the brand new Egyptian God card structure decks. Both structure decks, Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Obelisk my favorite from the Egyptian gods. Very excited to open these. Very happy to get our hands on these. Again, super excited, super pumped up. This is for the nostalgic fans that grew up early 90s, early 2000s, so on and so forth. This is from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! The Egyptian God cards. Now they have them in a structured deck, which you're able to build, play, work around the Egyptian gods. Now, a modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if that'll be that competitive, because in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course, you can end the game within 1 or 2 turns. Use half your deck in 1 turn. It's crazy, it's fast-paced. Now, this is built around the Egyptian God cards, the original ones. There's 5 new cards in it, a couple ultra rares, including the Egyptian gods themselves, new mats, so on and so forth. We'll go ahead and open them up, see how this goes. We'll start with Slifer the Sky Dragon to begin with, because I want to save Obelisk for last, of course. So let's check this out. Here's the box. Here's the deck list that it comes with right there. Again, the 5 new cards, and everything else. It comes with the mat itself. Looks awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on that. With Obelisk and Slifer on it, they both come with the same exact mat. Now here are the cards that it comes with. Again, there's the deck list. Flip it over. Now without further ado, let's open it up. Shout out Babe for buying these for me, because I was bitching and complaining about getting these for a very long time. So here we go. Again, first Yu-Gi-Oh product I've been excited to get for a very long time. Pokemon's been insane. Now again, very excited for this. So let's check this out. Slifer the Sky Dragon structure deck. Now no Wing Dragon of Ra deck, which is a little bit interesting. You figure Obelisk would be in there. Slifer was Yugi's Egyptian god, so you figure that would be in there too. But let's check it out. So this is the red deck, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and there it is, that beautiful Slifer the Sky Dragon in that ultra rare form. So here is the deck itself, and there's a code card in the back, which we'll check out right now. But here is the deck map. So here we go. Every deck, even the starter decks, comes with one of these. This one though is based off the Egyptian god cards. So you have Obelisk looking super buff and mighty right there, and then Slifer looking awesome and dragony right there. So pretty cool structure mat, I'm not gonna lie. The paper ones, of course, are hit and miss, but the artwork on this is awesome. It's amazing. Again, for your nostalgic fans out there, can't ask for anything more. Anything with nostalgia on it, people seem to get, just like us. So let's check it out. Here we go. Here is a tightly sealed Slifer the Sky Dragon structured deck. And this, I always have trouble with these super tight mechanisms. So let's check this out. Let's open this up. Here we go. Slifer the Sky Dragon, the structure deck. Here we go. We'll begin with the Beginner's Guide code card, not to be confused with the Pokemon code card. So here we go. Scan it to learn more about the basics. Here we go. And of course, they're going to advertise the next set, King's Court. There's always going to be new shit coming out, so keep an eye on that. King's Court. Scan to learn more. There you go. Slifer the Sky Dragon structure deck. Legacy of the Duels. Yeah, so there's that. I believe it's there. Yeah, it's a game. Go ahead and download it. Go ahead and grab it. Legacy of the Duelist. And there's also Duel Links out there too, which I used to play a lot. Very, very fun. Awesome game. You can have it on Apple or Android. So go check that out. Very fun game. Very fun game. Again, for if you just want the nostalgicness, or if you want to learn how to play competitively with the current format. So there you go. Now let's go ahead and check out the deck itself. There is Slifer the Sky Dragon. Again, in its beauty, looks awesome. The original art form it's in the ultra rare form. Now the difference between this one and the older ones, it actually has the effect on it. So it tells you what you can do. Some of them did that too. Some of them didn't. This basically, since they're playable now, it tells exactly what you can do. Requires 3 tributes to summon. Cannot be normal summoned or set. The summon cannot be negated when normal summon, so on and so forth. So just like in the show, it wasn't exactly accurate, but if this card is special summon, send it to the graveyard. It gains 1,000 attack for each card in your hand. Of course, if you have 5 cards in your hand, 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense. So again, sounds like a great card back in the day, especially now with this super fast format. It takes a while to tribute 3 monsters to get him. And then here you go. One of the new cards, Soul Crossing. has Obelisk in it right there. Let's see what it does. So during the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one divine beast monster, which will be Obelisk, which would be Slifer or Ra for that matter. When you do, you can tribute a monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you tribute summon this way, apply this effect. So basically, you tribute your god, you can destroy all the monsters on your opponent's side. Until the end of the next turn, after this card resolves, you can only activate one card or effect per turn, no counting the effects of Divine Beast monsters. You can only activate one Soul Crossing per turn. So again, they're building this deck around the Egyptian gods, which is why they made this. It's also a quick play too. Good art form. Like I said, it has Obelisk in the back. Very, very nice. Thunder Force Attack, another new card that was built for Slifer the Sky Dragon, has Slifer in it. We'll go ahead and read the effect. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated if you control a monster whose original name is Slifer the Sky Dragon, hence the main monster in this deck. Destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible. Then if you activated this card during your main phase, you can apply the following effect. So basically an extra effect. Draw cards equal to the number of monsters destroyed by this effect and send it to your opponent's graveyard. Also, you can attack only attack one monster this turn. So basically, again, built around Slifer, can be a useful card. Also a quick play. Again, not exactly sure how competitive it would be in today's market, but again, I like that they're trying to build around the Egyptian gods. So there we go. And then a Millennium Seeker. Another great looking card. It looks like back in the Millennium days and the old Yu-Gi-Oh times. Awesome looking card. Then the Ultimate Divine Beast. Again, built around Slifer the Sky Dragon. It's a continuous trap card. It says when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard one spell or trap, then target one device beast monster in your graveyard. In this case, Slifer the Sky Dragon. Special summon it in defense position. Then change the attack target to it. During the end phase, if you control a Divine Beast monster, you can destroy all face-up cards on your opponent, all face-up cards your opponent controls that activated their effects on the field this turn. You can only use each effect of Ultimate Divine Beast once per turn. So it seems like the theme of the deck is to destroy all your opponent's monsters at once, and then do one blow with your Egyptian god. So again, they have very high attack. They want to try to end this in 1 or 2 turns with the Egyptian gods. Tellius the Little Angel. Oops. Fumble. Reactor Slime. Very nice card right here. Can be effective too. So let's go ahead and check this out. This will be more for Slifer. You think back in the Merrick days of Yu-Gi-Oh! During your main phase, you can activate this special effect. Special summon 2 slime tokens, attack, 500, defense to 500. Also, you cannot normal or special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except Divine Beast monsters. During the battle phase, quick effect, you contribute this card. Set 1 Metal Reflect Slime from your hand, deck, or graveyard. It cannot be activated this turn. You can only use this effect of Reflector Slime once per turn. So again, the theme is destroy your opponent's monsters at once, get a couple tokens or monsters on your side. You can sacrifice them to also destroy it with your Slifer or Obelisk. So there seems to be a theme. And then this one, Harpy's Feather Duster. Destroy all, very good card. Destroy all your spells or traps your opponent controls. So again, you want to basically wipe out your opponent's field and then do one big attack. That's the theme of the deck. So Breaker, Beast King Barbaros, Nine-Tailed Fox, Phantom Skyblaster, Card Guard, Caligo, let's try that again. Caligo Claw Crow, Electromagnetic Turtle, Breaker the Magical Warrior, very good card. Scapegoat, of course, this would be in there, more tokens. Arima the Wicked Warden, this was from Dark World. Oh, 2 of them, there you go. Arima, 3 of them, there you go. Arima the Wicked Warden. So again, they're trying to build this where you don't necessarily need to buy 3, but of course that's what people tend to do. Duke Shade the Sinister Shadow Lord, Clock, Wyvern, Tinny Spirit, Swords of Revealing Light, again, old school card right there. Monster Reborn, standard. Book of Moon, standard. Enemy Controller could be useful. Pot of Avarice. Now I kind of thought they would use the other pot, but hey, to each their own. March of the Monarchs. This is a pretty good card. Tribute summon monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck. So this is basically protect your Egyptian gods. Very good card. Supply Squad, card advance, okay. The true name, one-time passcode, Layer of Darkness from the Layer of Darkness structure deck too. Very good structure deck. Draw of Fate, Mirror Force, old school. Remember at one time that was like a $100 card. Reckless Greed. Metal Reflect Slime is a great card for defense purposes. The Golden Apples. Back to the front. Wow, this used to be a high card too. Very good reprint. Target one monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position. Very good card. So, overall, not a bad deck. I see the theme to it. Again, you want to basically wipe out your opponent monsters and magic, or like what do you call it, spell and trap cards all at once, and then get one big attack from your god, which can be up to 5,000 attack. Can really hinder your opponent. So that's your Slifer deck. I like it. Very, very good. Especially if you're a casual player, used to like the cartoon and just getting back into it, you can be somewhat competitive in it. Now this is the one I've been very much looking forward to. Obelisk the Tormentor, my favorite Egyptian god, bodied up, big buff dude, awesomeness. Let's check it out. Here's the back, similar as the Slifer. You get that game mat. Here's the cards it comes with. Here is the deck list, and the artwork on this box is awesome. Super awesome. Very fortunate to find one of these. A couple stores were sold out. Now again, we'll see how much printing they actually did of them. Would like to keep one sealed, especially with that first edition mark on it right there. So let's check it out. Let's check out Obelisk the Tormentor, the structured deck, and see how similar it is to the Slifer the Sky Dragon. So once again, you get your game mat, which is the same thing we got earlier. So very happy to see that. And here is your code card, but with the Obelisk artwork on the back of it, which again looks very awesome. I kind of wish they would have done alternate arts for the Egyptian gods, just because it's a new structure deck. Why not do some new artwork? But I get it. They're keeping it nostalgic, have the old nostalgic themes. There's already a bunch of alternate arts to the Egyptian gods. So here we go. Here is, I guess, that code card, Egyptian god deck, and then again you are basically advertising King's Court, which is the next set. So check that out. Legacy of the Duelist, Duel Links. Again, they're advertising. I get it. And without further ado, here is Obelisk the Tormentor in the flesh. Very awesome card. Again, that nostalgic feel. Now the old ones, will kind of hold it together, used to have Slifer in red and then Obelisk in blue with the on this part. Now they're on the orange effects because you can actually use these playable. Before you had to actually know the effect verbatim, or you could just pull it up on your phone, I guess. So let's go ahead and read the effect. Requires 3 tribute to summon to normal summon. Cannot be normal set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. When normal summon, cards and effects cannot be negated. Neither player can target this card with card effects once per turn during the end phase. If this card was special summoned, send it to the graveyard. You can tribute 2 monsters, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot declare an attack the turn this effect is activated. So again, very, very nice looking card. Obelisk always had great artwork. You can check it out. And again, looks super awesome. So very, very good. Now again, Soul Crossing, one of the new cards. This is just what we had with the Slifer deck. Very good. I can see where it can be very useful for it. Fist of Fate. Now this one is strictly for the Obelisk deck. Has the Obelisk, the Obelisk background in it. So again, that was one of the attacks he would use in the old Yu-Gi-Oh show. Let's see what the effect does. One of the new cards. The card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control a monster whose original name is Obelisk the Tormentor, hence the god in this deck, negate the effect of one effect monster your opponent controls. And if you do, destroy it. And if you do that, for the rest of this turn, the effects of that monster are negated, as well as activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with the same original name. Then, if you activated this card during your main phase, you can apply this effect. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. You can only activate 1 Fist of Fate per turn. So once again, the theme of it is to basically wipe out your opponent's spell and trap card zone, as well as their monster card zone. And another one right here, Divine Evolution, new card, very good artwork. The card's activation and effect cannot be negated. Choose one monster you control's original type is Divine Beast. or his original name is the Wicked Avatar. Divine Beast could be for the Egyptian gods, obviously. The Wicked Dreadroot or the Wicked Eraser, except a monster is already affected by divine evolution. And it gains 1,000 attack and defense. Its effect activations and its activated effects cannot be negated. Also, it gains the following effect. When this card declares an attack, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to the graveyard of their choice. So this is actually a really, really good card. It can, work into the effect of your Egyptian god. It can make it 1,000 more attacks, send a monster to your opponent's graveyard. And again, if you use the other card wisely, they can be wiped out already. Obelisk is already at 4,000 attack. Again, this is a very good card for it. Level resist wall. So here's another one. If a monster you control is destroyed by a battle or an opponent's card effect, target one of those monsters, special summon monsters from your deck, in defense position, so their combined levels equal to the level of that monster, but negate their effects. You can only activate one level resist wall per turn. So again, in that case, you're just trying to get summon as many monsters as you can, tribute them for the effect of the Divine Beast, or to actually tribute summon for them. Good card. Angel 01, Marmar, Harpy's Feather Duster, Nimble Monogma, two of them, Nimble Monogma, three of them, Nimble Monogma, just like the other deck, 3 and 3. Bazoo the Soul Eater, Hardened Armed Dragon, Cyber Dragon, a lot of nostalgic cards. Super Nimble Mega Hamster, very, very good. Evil Swarm Mandragora, Photon Saber Tiger, Evil Swarm Salamandra, Ra's Disciple, very good card, Ra's Disciple from another one, Ra's Disciple 3. So again, they're trying to make it to where you don't need to buy 3 of each. Interesting. Unmasked Dragon, Nimble Beaver, Condemned Witch, awesome looking card, very good. And then Gizmek Uka, the Festive Fox of Fesudiri. Okay, very interesting name. Okay, and then Gizmek Makami, the Ferocious Fanged Fortress. Crazy names. Brain Control, Old School. Monster Reborn, Standard. Different Dimension Capsule, very good. Pot of Avarice, again, thought it would be the other pot. Double Summon, you cannot conduct 2 normal summon sets this turn. You can conduct 2 of them, not just 1. Again, very beneficial for the Egyptian gods. Forbidden Chalice, very good. Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Dress, very good. Supply Squad, awesome. The Monarch Stormforth, awesome card from the original Monarchs deck. Claw of the Haunted, special summoning, basically another Monster Reborn. Cloning, very good. Drowning Mirror Force. So I would have preferred the regular Mirror Force like in the Slifer deck, but overall, I think the Obelisk deck is a little more built for competitiveness versus the Slifer. Yes, some will get 3 to make the deck, but some of these cards already come in 3s. Again, you're going to want 3 of the Egyptian gods, but not bad. Again, not bad. If I gave it a rating, maybe I'd give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10, because yes, a lot of this is for the member berries, for the nostalgicness, to relive the past and relive why you like Yu-Gi-Oh in the first place. That's why I got it. I was pumped up when they announced it, and we finally have it. Again, first day. Here is the artwork. Once again, it's the original artwork, but now with the orange background, so they're playable. They have the effects written on them. Very good. So without further ado, that's it. That's it. That's the opening of the structured decks. Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon. Again, great looking cards. Interesting decks for sure. Maybe we'll do a play round on it. We could try it on Duel Links, see how it works. I'm sure people are doing that already. But other than that, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment, official, the Hair in the Beard podcast on Instagram. And we enjoy the comments. It's very fun. Again, we love doing these openings. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Haven't done Yu-Gi in a while, but hey, it is what it is. Other than that, this is the Hair. Out.